Oh my god, hello! Hi everyone! How is everybody doing? Alara says hi as well. How is everybody doing today? We have any exciting things going on today? I know it's only Monday, but I've got glasses coming in soon. They were supposed to be here today, but who knows? So hopefully those will be coming in soon. So hopefully Wednesday I'll have new glasses. I'm very excited because it's been like 3-ish years since I've gotten new ones, I think, somewhere in that zone. But other than that, I hope everybody's Monday is going well. We have got, as always, our poem to read today. And then we have got to get Dennis dressed for the day as well. And then we are going to be starting tonight off with Slumbering Woods. It's the demo that just released on Friday. So we're going to be checking that out today. And that is a game that our lovely Chunky Quail that has been in chat with us, they are one of the developers for the game. So I'm super, super excited. I caught a little bit of it while Bagel, who's another friend of the channel, was playing it on Friday. But I tried not to pay too much attention because I still wanted to be surprised by stuff. So I'm very, very excited to jump into that. And then depending on how long that takes, then we'll just spin the wheel and we'll do another dev. Hi, Quill! Yeah, I'm so excited you're here. I hope I do this game justice because I'm so worried that I'm going to have another moment of me just not paying attention to things. So I'm going to do my best, I promise. But I'm so excited. I'm so glad you're here. I know I saw a couple of things in Bagel's chat, like how you guys had made all the music and everything for the game too, which is absolutely incredible. So I'm so stoked to get into it. But first, we've got to do our poem and we've got to get Dennis dressed for the day. So we'll start with our poem. It's a little bit of a longer one today, not too terribly long, but it's untitled and it is still from I Am Her Tribe from Danielle Dobie. So today's poem is: It took me a long time to create an earth that would hold me for all that I am. Why do I have ads? Please hold. I must not be signed in. Okay, I'll fix that later. Starting over. It took me a long time to create an earth that would hold me for all that I am. The world where I felt safe to release the armor of pretending that was keeping my truest light from being seen or touched. For every layer I peeled back was met with fear and resistance. But as I continued to turn inward, the stories began to burn and fall from my body. It was there underneath the confusion I found that the beautiful mystery of forgiveness and belonging. Yeah. That's a cute one. I am thoroughly enjoying all the poems out of these. They're very much about, like, you know, being gentle on yourself, but also pushing yourself to becoming a better version of yourself and all of that jazz. Glad you're playing our game. I am stoked. Like, the first time you mentioned it a couple weeks ago, I was like, this sounds like an incredible game. Like, mushrooms are just really freaking cool anyways, and it's got that, like, I feel like mushrooms inherently have that slightly creepy but cozy vibe, which is like the perfect thing for me. Like, I love the duality of like things that are creepy and cozy or creepy and cute and whatnot. And I think mushrooms, and especially a cozy game about mushrooms, is like the perfect thing in that category. And I'm so excited to see it. But does anybody have a preference on what hat Dennis wears today? We've got his little chicken hat. We've got the orange. We have got the bunny ears, the strawberry, the carrot, and the sprout. I believe the sprout is what he was wearing on Friday, but if somebody wants him to wear it again, A-okay. He can absolutely wear it again. And then we do have his glasses for the day as well, where you've got rave sunglasses, orange rave ones. We've got a set of black ones and pink ones of the kind of plasticky librarian type glasses. And then we've got 3 of the like wire framed ones. We've got a gold one, a black one, and a rose gold one. So go ahead and get him dressed for the day. I say we do kind of have cat cam today. She is just locked in on something that is outside of the window, even though I know I do need a mushroom hat. That is a really, really great point. I should have thought about that way sooner. I do, though, have a teeny tiny little mushroom. Hard to see him. A little small tiny one. Can hang out with us today. I'll have to remember that, though. I wish I would have thought about that sooner because that would have been so freaking cute for today. My goodness. What's close to a mushroom? feel like an orange might be close-ish. Or the carrot. The carrot could definitely pass as a mushroom, I feel like, if it I think that might be the closest we've got. So we'll lock in mushroom. Nope. Try that again. We'll lock in carrot. There we go. Just always have to make sure to put everything up because my kitty cats will chomp. Let's see. We'll do the black wire glasses. I think those would be cute. Yeah, but eventually I'd love to like flesh out his closet. I think it would be so fun. There we go. All right, he's ready to go. Has little glasses on. So he's gonna hang out here with me, and then when we get into the game, I will make sure to get y'all's version of him dressed as well, so you can see his cute little outfit for the day. Perfect. And out of sheer curiosity, we were about to go into an ad break. Out of sheer curiosity, Quail, roughly how long is the demo, or is it completely dependent upon like how much we explore? I hear like both the game music and the music you guys are hearing right now. It's an odd combination. Not in a bad way, but it's an odd one. Perfect. But we do have ads coming in about 20 seconds, so I'm going to hang tight and wait until after that to get started in the game, because I don't want anybody to miss anything, especially in this one, because I'm so stoked for it. It's going to be about 3 minutes, and then as soon as you guys get back from ads, then we'll go ahead and get started. I'm so excited. Alrighty. Yeah, so anybody who's still here, trying to think of like other fun things that I've got going on this week. Outside of this, my life's kind of boring. Which I guess is kind of a good thing, honestly. Yeah, I've got glasses coming in. It was shifted from being here Friday to being here today, and then I still haven't seen them yet today. So hopefully they'll be in by Wednesday. I'm very excited. They're like a tortoise shell, and then they've got a little bit of like gold wiring off to the side. So super stoked. From 40 minutes to was driven by a bagel 2 hours. That's awesome. Like that's super thorough. And I guess that's a really great point for you guys to just like be able to get lost in a game like that. Is just such a good thing as well. I love that. Um I had another thought and I completely lost it. We're starting early tonight with the thoughts going. I need to make sure I'm switching over music so you guys can hear it this time too. So let me get that done here real quick. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. There it is. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, cool. So not ads. No, ads are going. Music is shifted. So you guys will be hearing game music here in just a minute in all its glory, because it's absolutely wonderful. Perfect. Cool. And I've been switching over to a new bot so that I can get some more commands and like channel point redeems up and running. I still may do Dennis as a channel point redeem. Haven't decided yet, because getting him dressed at the start of every stream is super fun. But I also think it could be fun for somebody to be like, I want him to wear this. So it's like, I don't know. We'll keep that in mind. But I'm hopefully going to have some more channel point redeems here for you guys soon. I'm working on getting those flipped over to a new software. I can't think of the right word at all. But hopefully we'll have that fully finalized and set up so that everything is streamlined and ready to go. I did get a new stream deck, but I did get a stream deck, which is exciting. I'm just gonna scoot Dennis over here so he is tucked out of the way. And I do believe we'll have cat cam today, which is awesome. I don't think I have it on the scene here. I do not. I don't. Okay, that's okay. But we should have cat cam tonight as long as Lyra stays. She seems to be settled in and sleepy, so we should have her for most of the night, which is good. But I keep scooting just ever so slightly out of frame. There we go. The white of my blanket keeps catching the light and then completely washing me out, which is crazy because I'm pale and that shouldn't happen much. This music is so hype. It's good. I like it. I truly think this is like the hardest part is knowing you guys are in ads. Just killing time. I don't think I've heard this song yet. I don't think I've made it this far into this compilation music just yet. Perfect. All right. Yeah. Welcome back. We shouldn't have ads for another hour. But I was just kind of rambling and chatting about I've been working on getting things switched over, so we should have some more like channel point redeems and things like that here soon. Just trying to come up with some more ideas and getting those executed so that you guys have some more stuff that you can do now that we've got affiliate, which is super exciting and awesome. But let's go ahead and hop straight into game though. That way we can go ahead and get a Roman, especially if if we're going to be anything like Bagel and just take our time and explore everything there is to explore. So let's go ahead and jump on in, and we do have Cat Cam. She's not lined up super crazy well, but she's there nonetheless. Alrighty. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna mute this for me though. This should be muted for you guys. Sweet. Cool, and I should also have alert sounds now. For some reason, they were working correctly on Friday. I just could not hear them, so I kept missing everything. But hopefully those are all good to go now. Awesome. Even the little cursor is just so stinking cute, too. And that's, like, my favorite thing about a lot of games is, like, the tiny details. Like, the things that's, like, you didn't have to do that. But it's super cute nonetheless. I lost my pack birds on the road. I followed the tracks of one of them here. I must be somewhere in this village. Your first journal entry. You can read important messages in your journal from the main menu in the top left corner or by pressing the Y button. Amazing. Journal entry added. The swamp led me astray and I lost my pack birds along the way. I followed the tracks of one of them to this village and must reunite with it before I can move on. Perfect. That's our journal. That's the only thing that's in it right now. Okay, cool. So we've got to reunite with a pack bird. Ooh. There we go. These tracks, they're fresh. One of my pack birds came through here. Buddy? Right? Oh. Probably for the best I don't wake him up. Oh, a berry shop? I'm gonna get so sidetracked. I already know I am because there's just so much fun stuff to look at already. Like immediately out the— oh. Okay, don't want to breathe that in. Got it. What's that? In? Ooh, more tracks. My packbird must have flown or hopped over this impenetrable wall of mushrooms. The distillery. Okay. Can we go around? Mr. Frog! Hi, buddy! Or Mrs. Frog, pardon. Hi there, is this the inn? I'm lost and looking for a stay. Welcome, stranger. You came to the right place. I am Grabita, the innkeeper. What is your name? Oh, thank goodness. I mean, hello, Grabita. I'm Chunya. Chunya, that's a pretty name. Well, we don't have many guests nowadays, so you're in luck. Usually I would invite you to stay in one of our huts, but they're all overgrown with spiky bramble moss. You can rest next to the campfire for now. Well, thank you, ma'am. I really can't thank you enough. You're probably very tired. Let's chat tomorrow morning when you've had the chance to rest. You'll find me in the inn. Journal entry added. I met Grabita, the village innkeeper. She's usually at the inn during the day and by village fire at night. Okay, we want to rest until morning. Time for a well-deserved rest. Ooh. I love how different it feels, like, at night versus during the day. Okay, so we need to go to the inn. Oh, this is the inn. Okay. And this way? Wait, what's that? What is? Community notice board. These must be the jobs needed to fix up the village. If I speak to the poster job, I should get the details. Okay, we'll come back to that. Hi, bird! How are you, my dear? I'm so freaking excited. Like, I'm already just like, ugh. Can't wait. Hi, Grabita. Oh, here we go. Good morning. Good morning, Jenya. I hope you had a good rest. But I can choose what I say? Amazing. Moss around the campfire was quite soggy. I slept like a log. Good. Yeah, I know. I'm honored. I'm so excited. So what brings you to our little mess, hun? I got caught in the storm. Long story short, I got caught in last night's storm and lost my pack birds. All my gear went with them. I can't leave without them. Oh no, right. Then you'll want someone who knows these parts. Trouble is, the folks who are on the folks who do are on the far side of the village, and the village isn't exactly cooperating. Ever since the incident, the place has gone a bit feral. Moss and mushrooms everywhere. We're short on hands, so if you lend one, it'll help you too. You've seen the notice board out back, yeah? Same deal, and take a cleanup job and you'll work your way to the other side. But first, let's get you set up before you head out. You must be exhausted and hungry. Our village is famous for its pine mushrooms. They are a very handy food source. I always keep a crop growing, so I have plenty of ingredients for my berry pies. I just harvested a fresh crop this morning and made a new batch of mushroom spawn. Here, take some and try planting it in the garden patch right here. You only need a little and it'll spread to nearby soil on its own. I've also got a grower's kit for you. Use it with the X button to get started. Think you tell me more about planting, or I'll get planting right away. Oh, tell me more. I want to know everything. With the grower's kit, you can plant mushrooms anywhere the soil looks right for the chosen mushroom or plant. When you use it with X, a grid shows up. Move your cursor to check the ground or pick your spot. Choose what to plant from the bar below, and then toss your spawn within the range. After that, give the mycelium a few days to grow before you see any mushrooms. Easy as that. Cool. I am an artist. Yes, yes. And Bird, if I remember correctly, because I caught a little bit of Bagel's stream on Friday, you also did the like the vocal sound effects for the main character, if I'm remembering. Maybe wrong, but I think I remember that being brought up in conversation. But either way, like you can already tell that this was a labor of love for you guys, and it's so beautiful and so well done, and from like every perspective. I'm so excited to see more of it. New tool unlocked, the grower's kit. Basic set of tools to plant fungi and mosses. Plant fungi and plants wherever the soil suits them. Activate it with X to bring up planting grid. Move the cursor to check the ground. Choose what plant from the bar below, then toss your spawn within range. Give the mycelium a few days. Okay, so same thing she said. Grabita has a garden patch in front of the inn. She suggested growing some pine mushroom there. Well, let's go. Okay, so I assume red is no bueno, green is good. Selected clay, required mossy. Got it, okay. I don't know why I had my phone right there blocking everything. There we go, perfect. Okay, so we want to plant you. Yeah. And I am not in range. Planted pine mushroom, plants need time to grow, rest by the fire, and check back tomorrow to see progress. I planted some pine mushroom. I should report back to Rita and ask about a place to stay. What's this? It's so shiny, I want it. Okay. I will wait. I've planted the pine mushrooms. Well, thank you. In a few days you can harvest them and use them to cook a pie. Meanwhile, let's get you settled. We used to have much better accommodations, but it's all overgrown with invasive bramble moss now. I can give you a proper hut with a soft bed tonight if you help to clear the area around. Tell me more, or sure? Sure, I'd love to sleep in a nice bed. Take the sickle and clear the area around the huts. It's mostly covered in dry moss, which should cut easily with the sickle. I do it myself, but my back's been giving me trouble lately. Okay. Sickle. You can cut dry moss, even some mushrooms. With this, select it from the toolbar on the bottom left and press the X button. Cutting plants is hard. Keep an eye on your energy. Rest at a campfire when you're too tired. Sweet. Rabita asked me to clear all the spiky moss blocking the inn huts. Okay, so switching with left bumper, right bumper to go around. Got it. Okay, cool. This is one of them. Whoop, that's not the X button by any means. I don't controller crazy often, so I'm inevitably going to hit wrong buttons. And that is not a you guys thing, that is absolutely me thing. This is very satisfying. Ivor, thank you for the follow. I say, give me just a second to finish clearing these out, and then I will show you your follower sticker. Let's... Okay. One more. There we go. I cleared the moss around the huts. Time to seek Rabita. Perfect. Okay, let's see. Yep, so we have a follower notebook, and it has all my fun little stickers for every follower that comes on in. And I always grab at random from the little bin next to us. It's cute. Let's see if I can get the... You can show? Perfect. Okay. Here it is. I always go too far. This is yours. The little silly goose with a bow tie and some sunglasses. But I will make sure that that one gets... No, that's the wrong one. There we go. But I will make sure to get that tucked safely into the notebook when we finish up for the night. Well, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it very, very much. All right, let's get back to it. These are so stinking cute. If there's a place that like had like little mushroom huts, I'm sure there probably is. Yay! I'm glad you like it. How's it going with the huts? I've cleared the area around the huts. Well done. I'll clean up a hut and you can stay in one tonight. Here's the key. You look exhausted. You can barely lift your feet. Get some rest. Thank you. It'll be nice to sleep in a bed instead of passing out in the field. It's a shame the mossy lawn around the huts was destroyed by the bramble moss. I'll be very grateful if you replant the soft moss lawn when you have time. Here's a recipe for a moss clump you can craft near the campfire and plant. It will turn to rough clay into a soft, mossy cover in no time. I'll pop this on the village notice board with the rest of the village fix-ups. You've got the right tools now and a place to rest. You can finally start searching for your lost birds properly. You should meet my sister Krita. She's the mushroom scientist here. Her fungal workshop is just past the huts you've just cleared. Follow the path marked with the stone lanterns. She'll help you track down your birds. You might need to hop across a few lily pads and floating ferns to get there, since the usual path has become blocked. Floating ferns are great for building temporary bridges. Look for snags sticking out of the water, and keep in mind that the ferns will die back in a few days. Okay. Come see me anytime you want to learn more about the village. Yeah, we got the guest house key. The key to the hut's Grapita's Inn. Rest in a soft bed to restore energy, or use the desk to craft. Ooh, new recipe for soft moss clumps. Rehydrated soft moss fiber can be planted on a clay soil to grow soft moss. Rabita's sister Krita is the mushroom scientist. Her fungal workshop in the south can be reached by hopping across some lily pads and following the stone lanterns. Yay. Okay. And I assume it takes energy potentially tossed down. Right, no, wait. Alright, can I get that one? Finally a place to call home, at least for a short while. So cute. It's reminiscent of, oh God, what was that game that just came out not too long ago? Winterborough? Like, it has that same, like, just super cozy feeling to it, the art style. It's so gorgeous. Okay, so we can craft there or rest here. Basically, basic looking bed, but much better than sleeping out in the open. Let's try our options. We'll rest until evening. Does that give us back energy? It sure does. Amazing. Okay, and then we had the recipe. So let's check that out for the soft moss. Okay, we only have one fiber, so we'll go ahead and make the one just so I can see how everything works. Whee! Okay. You've noticed that too? Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. Like, it boggles my mind that this is hand-drawn, because I'm like, I'm a stick figure kind of gal. Like, I may be able to trace pretty well. And by pretty well, I mean you may be able to tell what I traced. But it's so pretty. Like, you guys should 100% be so proud of yourselves. This is amazing. Let's take a peek. Oh, we were supposed to follow the lights. I was going around. Oh, wait. Ha 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 ha. Give. There we go. Okay, and then follow the stone lanterns. Peace away. They're so cute. Okay, jumpies. Stone lanterns. I want to go this way. Oh. What is that? Ooh. Yeah, that's a later me problem. I will take these though. Hi, sweet boy. Do you want to say hello? No, he says I just want to be on my bed. Thank you though. More floating ferns. And those are the things that I can add. Which I assume I would want to do here. Let's add one there. Perfect. Oh, more. I don't know why my brain processed that as being the end of the line of things. There we go. Now we can go straight across. Perfect. I should get there into the giant thing. Okay, I'll circle back now. Oh, hello. What a cute hoodie you're wearing. Thanks. I like your hat. My mushroom hat? Me too. I'm Krita, the mushroom scientist here. I run the fungal workshop. Rare to see someone new around. What brought you here? Yeah, it's a long story. Anyway, I'm Chenya. It's okay. Maybe another time. We, gather around the campfire on Saturday nights. You should totally come. And tell me the long story then. Oh, you don't have to if you don't want to, of course. How can I help you? Do you happen to see a packbird around here? Scientist question. How do I get more mushrooms to plant? Can I help with something else, or I'm good for now? Let's ask about our packbirds. We haven't seen any birds in the village for generations. My grandparents told me stories about fierce, feathery predators that hunted frog people in the swamps long ago. Oh no, my birds aren't like that. They love seeds and a good head scratch. I'm sure you'd like them. I found tracks leading right into the mushrooms blocking the path to the distillery. Rabita wanted those mushrooms gone anyway. You should be able to get a better look once you get rid of them. You should ask Rockcock. He spends most of his time outdoors and knows a great deal about local wildlife. I'm tripping over my words tonight. My goodness. Okay, well, how do I find Croco? He's usually out at the old berry farm. Head right to the central square, then keep going the same way. Just a warning, the track to the farm is blocked at the moment. He even put a request on the notice board, but nobody's come along to help yet. Alright. Rita asked me to join a cozy fireside gathering. It feels like a nice moment to spend time with the others, and added it to my calendar. That's so cute. Okay. We've got so much going on. Goodness. There are all the spikes. Okay, inventory. Ooh, okay, so that's getting to know some of the plants. That's so okay, perfect. So I won't forget that because we've got the calendar. Ooh. Okay. I've got to quit. Okay, alright. I'm getting ahead of myself. Pause. So we'll pop on back. Who are you? Ooh. Berry and more floating fern. Sweet. Danger. Experienced adventurers only. Ooh, spooky. This feels dangerous, but enough fun. I want to touch everything. And normally in dark caves, that's not the best call. New recipe discovered. Comfortable bed. Extra padding for more comfortable night's sleep. Add existing bed to upgrade. I get to decorate too. Very exciting if I do. Where do you lead? Oh, it's like a secret. Wood eater mushroom. Yo, hold on. We go back. Let me in. Just drop. Okay. All right. Oh, no, there it goes. I was like, where is the entrance? Okay, no secrets there. Go check out the back part of the cave. Thank you. Berry and a floating fern. I feel like if you guys ever like release the music, I didn't want to do that. Go back in. It would be so good for like meditations or just like I need a moment to just relax and just slow the breathing. Quail, why did you do this to me? Are you kind or are you not? I can't get to you. What is this? There's an... Coming back for you. I don't know for what reason yet, but I'm coming back for you. Okay, let's go back out the side door. I'm curious to see where that took us. I am sorry, Alara. I didn't mean to scare you, baby. Hi, what's up? Oh, hold on, kitty break. Hi, do you want to say hi? What are you doing? Are you okay right there? Okay. Thank you. What's in here? An old statue. It's very intricate. There are symbols I've never seen. It doesn't look like it's made by the villagers. I should investigate. Found a strange statue in the lab garden. It doesn't look like it was made by the villagers. There's unusual inscriptions. Are these the thingies that I can give a whack? Yeah, perfect. Hi, Buggy. It really is just like, there's so much to look at in like such a good way. I feel like every time I turn a corner, I'm like, what that? Ooh, a lot of stuff to pick up here. Floating fern, puff cap chunks, mushroom logs. That layout makes complete sense, but I did not think that this is where it was going to bring me out to. But I am also terrible with directions. Ooh. Serialized moss fiber. Okay, so we'll come back to the campfire, especially on Saturday. Anything up this way? I need to focus on one thing at a time. I already got stuff out of that. Nope, back this way. Okay, I still have some energy. Let's go plant a little bit more moss. I'll make the couple that I've got. Start crafting. Ooh, I can make the bed too. What does the bed take? Okay, so one more mushroom log and one more sterilized moss fiber. And then I can make the cool bed. Amazing. Hi, you good? Hi, do you want to say hi to everybody? No. You're just gonna lay down on everything? Let me move that out of the way so you don't press buttons. Thank you. So I can make 2 of these. And then we'll go plant these and start filling in this space over here. And then we want bubbles. Cool. Those are the only 2 that I have. Ooh, a wood log. Yay. Hey, Kurbita. Alright, another rest and craft. Not sleepy yet, hon. Getting there, but to be honest, I'm a little worn down. I've got just a thing for you. Homemade fresh berry pie. It'll replenish your energy. That sounds delicious. Everyone loves my berry pies. I could teach you the recipe if you'd like. Sure. You just need a pie mushroom and some berries. Take it to a campfire and give it a good old bake. The key is in choosing the freshest ingredients. Give it a go and let me know how the recipe is. Mmm, delicious berry pie. Replenishes energy. Sweet. Okay, so we need pie mushroom chunks. I feel like I've seen those. Just have to remember where. I'm sure we'll also find them as we move along. Okay. Let me take a peek here. So we've got the statue at the fireside gathering, but that's not until Saturday. Very cute cat. Thank you, bird. This one, her name is Alera. I'm going to turn the camera off because she's not in the bed at the moment. Are you? Really? Okay. She said, joke's on you, Ma. I'm going right back immediately into the bed. Yeah, but that is Alera. She is one of our babies. Alright. So the board, that's what we needed to do. Oh yeah, these. This is what I was thinking. Can I cut them? Yeah, perfect. Amazing. Sweet. Okay, so I've got those. Ooh, there's another moss. Gladly take that. Thank you. All right, let's look at the board. A community notice board. These must be the jobs that need fixing in the village. If I speak to the poster of each job, I should get the details. Okay, so show them. Okay, so we've got clearing the path to the berry farm, opening the way to the distillery, clear path to the fungal workshop, urgent matter, and then restore the inn mossy lawn. Okay, so this is what we're slowly working on as we're replanting the fresh moss. Amazing. Need a hand with the village restoration. If you're willing to help, come see Quackok at the berry shop. I'll explain what needs doing. Serious helpers only, no berry sampling. Okay. So, depending on where the berry shop is, if it is past, like up by the berry farm, then we would need to do this one first. Blocked by a heap of wood debris, can't get through. It's making the whole place a pain to work. Okay, let's go check out the berry farms. And we'll keep an eye out for more of the moss on our way. Ooh, okay, so this is a berry shop. Okay, should have remembered that. We walked right by it. Ooh, a twig. Oh, hi, buddy. You're really cool. Hi. Can I speak to you? Not yet? These are cool. Oh, the little picture. There we go. Okay. I think my controller may also be having issues with some of the buttons. Sorry, I'm busy at the moment, but you're not doing anything. I'm smoking my pipe and making plans. Very important plans. Saw your message on the notice board. Oh, that's actually what I was thinking about. My plans are to return the village to its previous glory. So, why do you want to help? I lost my pack birds. I can't leave without them. Fair. But you won't find anything in this mess. The village is barely passable, let alone searchable. Help get the village back on its feet, and I'll help you find your birds. Deal. Where do we start? The distillery. If we attract visitors, we get eyes, hands, and rumors. Clear the path and get it running again. Rabita runs the place. She'll answer your questions. Got it. Spoke with Quackok at the berry shop. He agreed to help me look for my pack birds if I help restore the village. My task is to help Rabita clear the path to the distillery so the village can become passable again. Alright. Okay, and then still trying to find the berry farm. Okay, in and get some more of these. Yeah, let me hang on to my energy just in case. Well, nope. Okay. So the inn, the berry shop, inn's that way, and then distillery that way. So let's go see what's behind the berry shop. We follow this path. Oh, another twig. Thank you. Oh, some more berries. What is that dancing over there? What's a chimney? That makes way more sense than someone just dancing. Granted, that would also be cute. Alright, can't go off that way. Can I cut you guys? Too hard. Got it. Worth a shot. Okay. I just want to keep exploring everything to see what we currently have access to. What are you? I watched you move. You can't fool me. What do you say? Okay, well, let's finish clearing these out then while we're here. I am tired of this. Okay. Then we can potentially just go to bed until morning. I don't want to run it too low because I don't know if there's pie mushrooms, if there's repercussions for that. Let's go ahead and go sleep until morning. Rest until morning. Perfect. Okay. See if I've got any... Okay, I've got one more that I can make. We'll go ahead and plant it while we're here. Sweet. Okay. Alright, Rubita. Oh, you are no longer there. Okay. Are you back inside? Hi, Chunya. Hawkok sent me. He said the distillery is a priority. How can I help get it open again? Back when the village was buzzing with travelers and merchants, I spent my days at the distillery and my nights busy at the inn. But after the great incident cut off the village and most of the berry fields withered, the distillery saw far less use. And after the last mushroom outburst, I can't even get in there. All the tools for crafting mushroom spawn are stuck inside. What I'm getting at is, if you clear the path to the distillery, you do the village a huge favor, and you'll be able to craft some new items yourself. What do you do for fun? Are you much of a party girl? Or I should get going. Oh no, let's get to know her a little bit more. We often gather around the campfire at night. You should join us sometime. Sure. Brilliant. We meet every Saturday night. I'll have plenty of marsh tea brewing. Bring a snack if you like. Okay. Alright, new journal entry. Okay, so we've got the... Let's say, I think it's like Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, Rita asked to join the fireside. Perfect. Okay. Path to distillery open again, so... Complete and complete. Track out of the berry fields is blocked by a heap of wood debris. Can't get through. It might be a place of pain to work. Time again cleared out so we can reach the fields again. Okay, and then open the way to the distillery. Oh dear, the path to the distillery is a mess. It's completely overgrown with dead finger mushrooms. And I can't reopen a place like this. If you can clear them out properly, you'll be doing the whole village a favor. As a bonus, you'll be able to craft things there too. And then the path between the inn and the fungal workshop blocked by wood debris. It's safe enough to study, but not to walk through. If you're willing to help, come by my lab and I'll explain a simple way to clear it. Yeah. Cool. Let me look at the map. Okay, I say I think there's like a whole area this way that we have not looked at yet. I keep finding myself like not talking because I'm just vibing. It's so easy to just like get so into it and just do. It's that way. Does that all connect or no? I don't think it does. We're gonna throw some floating ferns down. Ooh, sweet, new spot. Ooh, and I got the 2 floating fern I used back. We love to see. Ooh, and another one. Making sure there's no secrets hiding out anywhere. Okay, cool. And you go straight across. I'll just go back around because I don't want to waste my ferns if we don't need to. There we go. Is there anything this way? Okay, that's just connecting back up. Okay, cool. Ooh, I see another fern hanging out. This is what I mean by secrets. Is there any other stuff back here? No. Okay, cool. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, there's nowhere to add any ferns across there. We'll keep going back this way towards Krita. Cool. So let's talk to her and see if we can figure out how to clear those off. Hi, Chenya. How can I help you? I have some freshly baked berry pie. I don't think I made any. Scientist question, how do I get more mushrooms to plant? Grubita told me about the abandoned distillery. How can I get there? I saw your notice board request. How do I clear the path to the end? We'll start with that one. Hi, Melly. Hi. How are you, my dear? You need to plant some blue wood-eater mushroom on the wooden debris. Wood-eater mushrooms spread and break down wood debris, turning dead trees into nutrition and leaving plantable, rich soil behind. You won't need many, plant one or two and let them spread. In 2 days, the debris should be gone. Fungi have an incredible way of modifying our environment and balancing the ecosystem. Experiment with the wood debris blocking the path between my laboratory and the inn. Here's some wood-eater spawn to get you started. Wood-eater mushroom. A mushroom growing on wood destroys the wood and clears the blocked path. Sweet. And bird and quail, out of sheer curiosity, did you guys already know like a lot about mushrooms heading into this? Or was it like a moment where you had to do a lot of research? There's a lot of really interesting, like almost like scientific-y names. Scientific-y is not a word, but I'm using this one. Either way, I think it's really cool. Did I get the spin? I think I got the spin. I'm pretty sure I got the spin. Okay. And I assume those mushrooms are going to take a cycle to grow. I didn't go over here. Can I cut these down? Yeah. Worth a shot. Peace. Ooh, another sterilized moss fiber. Perfect. Over. It's both some interest and lots of research. Cool. I mean, I had assumed that y'all wouldn't have made a game about a lot of mushrooms if you didn't at least sort of find them interesting from the get-go, but that's really cool. Where are we going? Okay. I was not expecting to get going this far this way, but here we are. Ooh, I want it there. I want that stuff. Gotta get around that way. So. Okay. Ooh, I've got thingies that we can plant here. Nope. Wrong one. There we go. There. And there. Perfect. Original inspiration were the mossy woods of New Zealand. I forgot that you were talking about being from New Zealand and whatnot. That's really freaking cool. I'll have to look up some pictures because I've only ever seen like New Zealand mountains. I've never really seen like mossy woods and whatnot, so I'll have to look up some pictures after stream and get a feel for what y'all's inspo was. I imagine it's gorgeous just based off of this. Hi. You're really cool. Queensland rainforest. I'm writing that down. Give me a second. Perfect. I'll definitely look up pictures. Sounds cool. Ooh, okay, so the berry farm's that away. So we now know how to get through there, which is nice. Both have plenty of mushrooms during the rainy seasons. That makes sense. We don't have a whole lot of mushrooms where I am. We have the ones that, like, they're just like the white capped mushrooms, which I say that not knowing what they're actually called. Oh, the distillery's that way. Okay, cool. But they, like, it rains and then they pop up and you're like, where did you come from? Like, you don't see them at all, and then suddenly there's like a whole ring of them. And clearly you see a ring of mushrooms, you're like, I'm not gonna go in that. Because that's where magic happens. And, well, I feel like the Fae are really cool sometimes. I feel like you never know what you're gonna get with them. You cleared all the dead frog's finger mushrooms. This is incredibly enlightening data. I cannot thank you enough, Jenya. It's enough word for me to see you smile like this. It's enough. Luscious, what? Well, it's not much, but here's the key to my laboratory. As an official research assistant, it's only fair for me to give you lab access. For research purposes, of course. There you can find my unlimited seed and spawn stash. It's exciting. I also saw relationship was improved. Hi. Okay. Perfect. Can I go in? Unlock the door with a key. Please and thank you. Ooh. Okay, so I know I can craft from here. Oh, I can't make any of that. That's fine. Okay. An endless supply of seeds and mushrooms spawn. Don't know if this is a choice or if we get all of them. The sock. I get all of them? Amazing. Okay, and the berry bush chains. This feels so greedy, but they're mine now. Okay, so wood eater mushrooms, mushrooms from wood. Okay, we know that. We know the soft moss. Pale mushroom that glows faintly at night, essential for the village's famed berry and mushroom pies. Its hollow internal structure allows it to withdraw into underground when exposed to sunlight. Puffcap mushroom, a large brown mushroom with a soft rounded cap. Berry bush. A hardy shrub with clusters of sweet berries, a staple food for villagers and valued trade good. Floating island mushroom, plant on a snag in shallow water. Sweet. Got some really cool stuff in here. Can I go a piece? And I assume that's her bedroom. I'll leave her be. Sweet. Okay, well, let's see. Gotcha. Okay, so we just grab it and then we come back to the rest. Hi! Soggy Waffles. Hi, it's so good to have you in, and thank you so much. I saw you follow earlier, and I'm always a little sad when people follow when I'm not on, because I can never show the follower stickers. So I'm so glad you came in. I'm gonna take a quick pit stop here, real quick. Oh, you get a kitty cat. Hi, Lyra. Let's see. Perfect. But this was your follower sticker, my dear. This one right here at the bottom. Silly goose on the loose. So I'm glad you get to see that. I'm always excited whenever people follow off and they finally come in so I can show those off because I think they're all so freaking cute. But thank you so much for coming in. And I love Melly. She's so freaking sweet. And then we've got a couple of the devs for this game. We're playing Slumbering Woods. It's the demo. And both Chunky Quail and I always call you Bird and Bird Magician. There we go. My brain like completely blanked. But both of them are two of the developers for this game. So they've been hanging out with us today. Hey, Mama Champ, how are you? So we're just hanging out and playing this. Let me actually click back into the game here. There we go. Lies. I need to get rid of that so you guys can actually see the screen. Now click back into the game. Perfect. I completely lost my train of thought, which is totally normal. Okay, let's see. What are we doing? Okay. So we cleared out the lab. Let's head back to the board. This is gonna clear out... Oh, well, I guess we could grab a couple more of the... wood eater mushrooms. We'll grab some more, and then we can go put them over... Thank you. Because there was some more over this way, so if we're gonna go back to start to sleep, then we can go ahead and lay these bad boys down. And that way, those are getting going. Wait, this way? Yes, perfect. And we would like these. We toss there, and there. And we can clear the rest, but that'll at least let us through. And let's also go ahead and check out towards the distillery while we're at it. Right, the art style is absolutely gorgeous. I was mentioning earlier that it reminds me a little bit of Wintersboro, and it has just like the same just gorgeous cozy feeling. Oh, this cleared out. How did I miss that? Oh, that must be what Frida was talking about. Okay, I don't know how I missed that. All right, so now we can get back to the board even faster. There we go. Cool. All right, what else do we have here? Okay, so still want to clear to the berry farm, which is the wood debris which we just dropped. And open the way to the distillery is the dead finger mushrooms. And then the fungal workshop is also wood debris, which I believe we just placed those down there too. I don't think we have any more moss yet. I don't think we picked up any more, but let me pop in here to the crafting table just to take a peek. Now I can look at my inventory as well. Ooh, can we make the bed? Yes! Okay. Now, how do I use said bed? Inventory, select. Here we go, upgrade bed. Yeah! Amazing. That's exciting. The bed was super cute. I love it too, Waffles. Also, if I ever call you guys something that you don't want to be called, let me know. My brain is like, that's the word I picked up on. But if you prefer to be called something else, definitely let me know. But yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Go ahead and wishlist it on Steam. It's so stinking cute. It's called Slumbering Woods. It doesn't look much different from before, but this bed feels magically cozier. Rest for 3 days. That's crazy. Okay, I don't think... I'm gonna double check what day it is to make sure. Okay. Yeah, we don't have the campfire tonight, so we're good to just rest all day today. All good. Most people call you soggy or awful. It's fine with it. Whatever. Perfect. I always am nervous that I'm like, oh, maybe that's not what they want to be called. Was that me squeaking? That's... Oh, wait. Oh, this is all filling out. Amazing. I love it. I should have... It did tell me that it would spread out over time, so I definitely should have, like, scattered out the ones that I planted. But that's okay. Okay, so we've got all this we can eventually clear out. Let's go check on our wood mushrooms, the wood-eating ones. Actually, I lied. We're gonna go talk to Grabita real quick. Saw your note about clearing the path to the distillery. How do I clear it? Ask Creative. Mushrooms shall know what to do. Okay. Should keep going. Thank you. I'm gonna make sure I'm talking to everybody as well. I love the like hollowness to the drum beat and the music. to go yet? Because it has that like cavernous feeling, like how I'd expect caverns to sound. Or like music to travel in a cavern is a better way to phrase that. So it has that like what I imagine. I'm gonna start that entire sentence over. That was rough. But I like the hollowness to it because it sounds like a cavern where mushrooms would grow, so it fits very well. I've always loved weird names. Important question. Is it waffles that are soggy or the toast too? Listen, okay, so fun fact about my husband. We don't have a microwave. We haven't in a while. We didn't have the counter space for it when we first moved into our place, and then we just kind of like lived without it for a while. And I also have to rush to tell the story because we've got a minute till ads. But him growing up, he would have Eggo waffles at his grandparents' house, and his grandma would always keep the syrup in the fridge. And so she would toast the waffles, butter, put a bunch of syrup on them, and then pop them back in the microwave to warm up the syrup. And so they always had like crunch and then like soft. So the soggy waffles just reminded me of that. But I'm like, okay, sure. Like I believe you that it's good. But every time we walk past the waffles in the aisle, he'll just like reach out to the Eggos and be like, I miss you. It's always so funny. Things our musician was very intentional with all the sounds and instruments. You can tell, and it's definitely like it has paid off, at least in my opinion. I'm not experienced when it comes to music, but I'm a sucker for good music, and I could listen to this all day long. Alright, those mushrooms are almost grown. You guys are about to be in ads if you aren't already. So I'm just going to clear out a couple of little things here. There we go. Use up some of that energy that we have. I'm gonna talk to Krita again, see if she's got anything new. How can I help you? Oh, you do have a lot of stuff. Okay. Okay, I saw your notice board request. How do I clear the path to the inn? Plant some wood eater mushrooms on the wooden debris. Perfect, I did that. Turning dead trees into nutrition and leaving plantable rich soil behind. You don't need many. Plant one or two and let them spread. In 2 days, the debris should be gone. Okay, there are instruments that can be built using the technologies available in the world. Oh, that's super cool, Quail. Huh. That is fascinating. What are you doing, silly girl? Poking your head out the window? Yeah, Krita is so freaking cute. Okay, these are all getting so big. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, so hopefully these will be good in like a day or so. I'm gonna keep running around. Hi! Do you want to come hang out? Hold on. Let me get you set up. Okay. Would you like to come here, or are you getting down? Come here. Oh. No? Okay, goodbye. She has no clue where she wants to be right now. You okay? You come in or not? Or are you heading out? Okay. You're being so silly. There we go. So it doesn't look like those refill. Bye! Alright. Okay, so that was back into the cave, which there's still that thing in the back of the cave. Nope, that's what I want. Nope, that's not what I want. This is what I want. And I would like floating ferns. So I can place a couple of those. And then jumpies across. we'll just scoot right on across here. And then we'll finish up a couple of things out this way. I know there's some stuff we can clear out here. There we go. Can I clear these? Ooh, I can. Oh, okay. Oh, that's how I get the puff cats. Amazing. Sweet. What else is up this way for me to clear out? Perfect. Alrighty, welcome back, you guys. Perfect. I didn't do much. Alara was trying to decide where she wanted to be. And of course, as soon as I go to turn off the camera again, she's like, no, I'm coming back. But I just spent a little bit of time just clearing out a couple of extra things before we go ahead and hop into bed again. We'll go ahead and do 24 hours again. And then check in on the mushrooms and see how much they've grown. Ooh, the moss is growing so big. Oh, that's the lantern. I don't know why I tried to run straight into it. That's exciting. It's going to be growing so much farther. I have a distinct feeling that I was not meant to plant all of those here, and that I was meant to spread them out. And if that is the case, whoopsie doodles. Good to know. Oh, they're back. Okay. Let's go back around. Do it. It's so cute. It's just so stinking cozy. It's one of those games that I 100% will lose so much time to when it comes out. Like, all the characters are so stinking cute. Still want to actually, like, go visit a little hut like this someday. Also love that they look like they have flowers, but, like, also the green part kind of look like hats. They're so cute. Because you put a hat on anything and I'm immediately a sucker for it. Okay, if I'm gonna have to put one down, then I'm going to put one down here and make a short out of it. There we go. And then just scoot-doodly doot right on here. And then jump these across. So I'm gonna go to that beetle again. I want to show. Actually, you know what? No. Soggy will just have to go and play it herself and have a surprise. But I don't know if we'll interact with that beetle at any point today, or if that's a down the line thing. Would you like to try another planting experiment? Yes, I would. Great. Next thing to know, not only can fungi alter the terrain, but also mosses and trees. You've already seen how wood debris blocked the path. More about that later. Today we're going to change clay soil to mossy soil by growing some soft moss. Again, experimenting in the patch just next to the campfire. There should be some empty clay soil. Oh yes, I've already been doing that, my friend. But thank you so much for the reminder. It is appreciated. Now spread these out this time. I learned how to deal with wood debris using wood eater mushrooms. Once the wood eater mushrooms mature, the wood debris is broken down. This helps unblock village paths. Clear the heap of wood debris blocking the track to the berry field. The path to the berry field is open again. I grew some soft moss. This creates nice mossy soil on which I can grow delicate fungi like pine mushrooms. Sweet. Awesome. Love the houses. They are really freaking cute. Downloaded and wishlisted. Awesome. Yeah, you'll have to check back in and let us know how you're liking it. It's super fun. And like, sometimes with cozy games like this, like, I find myself like slamming my head against the wall where I'm like, I just want to go faster. I want to do all this. I want to go faster. Like, give me the upgrades. And then you end up like bum rushing it. And then you get to the end and you're like, well, now what do I do? But Like this one, I don't have that like desire to just beat my head against the wall until I have all the upgrades. Like it very much like encourages you to take your time, and which like I feel like is the epitome of what cozy games should do. Ooh, what's down there? Ooh, And I feel like every time I've walked through these areas, I've like just oh hi buddy, I've discovered something new. Can I climb this? Yes. Yes. Give me the box. More wood eater mushrooms. We love them. Jumpies, jumpies. Okay, so we can go back down there. Can we go across these? No. I say okay. But we are here now. What do we do? Jumpies. Okay. We can explore this new area. A bug net. A small bug net just the right size to catch tiny bugs. And a plump, juicy berry treasured in the village, commonly used for bartering, crafting, and things. Oh, Mr. Buggy, you're mine. Come here. No, come here. Hey! Oh. You're lucky there's a fence in my way. I did that to myself. I put myself on the wrong side of that fence. Alright, we'll get them eventually. You good, buddy? The berry farm is this way, and we cleared that out. Hi, buddy! Oh, hi there. New face. Hello, yes, I just got here. I'm Chunya. Pleasure, Chunya. I'm Krokok, the berry farmer. Also a bit of a handyman around the village. Between you and me, my Mrs. Grapita works me pretty hard on the inn repairs. You built all those huts? That's right, and not just people's huts, also bug huts. Bug huts? Bugs are a big part of village life. We use them for all sorts of things. Pest control, fertilizer, you name it. By the way, Grapita asked me to help with the clearing up the distillery. Maybe I can help? Or maybe you can help. Sure thing, that's where the bug huts will get handy. Bug huts are easy to make. I can teach you right now. The red bugs you've probably seen around, pinkets, are keen for dead finger mushrooms. You'll need to catch at least 3 of them to start a new colony. Amazing. Okay, cool. I'll give it a go. Alright, this bug hut is made from logs of the same dead fingers frogs mushrooms. It helps remove... it helps remove with a puff cap roof. It houses up to 5 hungry bugs that munch nearby fungi. Krokok taught me how to build a bug hut. I'll need at least 3 bugs and 3 puff cap chunks. I can catch bugs with my bug net and find puff cap chunks on the ground or harvest them from brawny mushrooms. Okay. Okay, well, let's keep exploring this area. Where are you at? My little squinks are so freaking cute. I don't think can I come through? No, I cannot. No. That is bad. Right, let's climb. Alright, go back down. Come on. Where'd you go, bud? I think that just clears out from behind. We still get there from this way? No. Go around here. What are these? Can I have these? Oh, berries. Perfect. Got it. Okay, so how many... Look at our inventory. These are the puff caps? Yes. Okay, we've got 6 of those. And then... the dead finger ones. which does not appear that we have. I still don't think we could choppy them. Too hard. Okay. Let's keep looking for a buggy to catch. Let's sneak up on them. Nope. What day is it? To make sure we're not missing our... Okay, darn it. Peter, do you have anything else for me, Math? Mossy soil is required for delicious pie mushrooms to grow. Conversely, you'll notice that pie mushroom converts mossy soil back to clay after it dies. Would you like to try another big experiment? Sure. Remnants of berry trees. I'm so sorry, I don't know why I didn't read that. I skipped right over it. The berries and endemic species of the land around the village and for generations, villagers have survived on berry trade. Berry trees need rich soil to grow. Try growing one in an empty patch of rich soil. Okay. There we go. Grew some berry bushes. Once it matures, it'll drop delicious berries used in many recipes. Sweet. This is still the area that we can get through pretty quickly. I'm gonna have my net on me just in case. You guys are so fast. Oh my goodness. Can I plant the no. Okay, I can't plant anything over top of those. Let's go ahead and we're gonna head to bed again. So we can go hang out with the campfire and see what that's like. That's for 24. And then your daytime. So we want... Okay, so yeah, we want to rest until evening. So we can... What time is now? Just had to be patient. Okay, well now we're gonna go find more bugs. Okay, one more. It was 3 for a colony? Are there any more around here? Hello? Is anyone home? There's gotta be another one around here. Oh, a bunch of them running. Get to the campfire. Aye, aye, Quill. Will do, Captain. Nighttime, I honestly think nighttime's my favorite. Like, they're all great. But nighttime is just, there's something, like, just so special about it. Hi everyone, welcome to our weekly gathering. Sit down and have some tea. Thanks. So happy you joined us, Darl. I hope the distillery will be accessible soon. We really need to get serious about rebuilding the village. You want more pie? Yes please. Hello, traveler. Hello. Chenya, glad you could make it to the weekly gathering. I usually feel a bit out of place at gatherings, but you being here makes it feel a little better somehow. That's so cute. Oh, love, I had no idea you felt out of place at our gatherings. Now I feel like a terrible sister. I'm sure you're a great sister, Grabita. It's just hard being an introvert sometimes. Grabita, you really need to take more notice of Greta's feelings, or stop making it about yourself, Grabita. Jeez Louise. Greta was just sharing something about her feelings. It's just hard to be an introvert sometimes. Yeah, don't worry, Grabita. It's just me. Weekly business meeting, Jenya? Any sales to report? Wait, I thought this was just a social gathering. Oh, it is, hon. Don't mind Quackok. You know he's always thinking about our village economy. Don't mind me. Which I appreciate very much, Quackok. You know there's nobody else in this village who can do what you do. Anyhow, as you all know, the village has been in strife ever since the rising of the swamp blocked our access to the mainland. Not to mention, the last remaining bridges are now all broken. Yeah, sorry about that. It's not your fault, hon. I'm working on fixing them. The toxic swamp is in the way, and without access, I can't get back to my pack animals. I need them. Bye-bye. I need to find them to get home. You mean your birds you told me about? The ones who love seeds and head scritches? Let's pull you back so you don't go flying off. Goodness. There's no such thing as birds. It's all made up, silly stories to scare little kids. Now, I'm sure it's just a cultural misunderstanding. Perhaps where Chunya is from, birds means something else. I'm sorry you've lost your animal companions. I hope they are doing alright. How'd you get stranded here anyway? Well, I was riding with them when that awful storm hit. It was the worst storm I'd ever experienced, and I think it spooked my animals. I got thrown off, luckily falling on soft land, but without the pack animals, I can't get past the swamp. And neither can the merchants on the other side of the swamp get to us, which is a huge problem for our berry trade. Dad, no use stressing out about berry trade now. There's nothing we can do to fix it tonight anyways. May as well relax for a bit. Let's drink some more tea. That's the spirit, Chunya. I think you'll settle into the village life just fine. I suppose you're going to be here for a while. We'll have to find your your animals. I would love to meet them, actually. And fix those bridges. And restore the village. It was a lively conversation with bellies full of pie. Hi, player. Thank you for playing the demo. There are probably more things to find in the game, so feel free to explore a bit more. We still need to clear the path to the distillery. Come back soon to see the full game. The village will not restore itself. Good night, everyone. That's incredible. That was a top tier fourth wall break there, guys. That was awesome. Alright, well, I will call it there. I'll play it more on my own, but that way, if anybody wants to play, they still have something to look forward to and explore and have incentive to play it for themselves as well. But that was amazing. I'm so glad that, you know, that Quail and I just happened to be in Bagel's chat at the same time, and that I was able to see you guys talking about it, because this is so freaking cute. But yeah, definitely, if you guys are interested in it, go wishlist it. Even if you are like, well, I don't necessarily want to play the demo because I've seen you play the demo. I understand that happens sometimes. Go wishlist it anyways. Go support both Bird and Quail and the rest of their amazing team. This game looks like it's going to be so much fun, and I'm so excited for whenever it's going to come out. But congrats again on releasing of the demo, you guys. It's amazing. Great job. Let's switch on back over here. All right, what time is it? Perfect. Yeah, of course, Bird. Thank you guys for hanging out. It was really cool to be able to like ask you guys some questions as we were scooting through and kind of get a little bit of like inside information on it. Not everybody has the opportunity to do that. So that was, you know, that for me was a really cool experience. So thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. So I think we've got, oh my God, excuse me. I don't know what kind of sound my throat just made. Don't mind uploading the video. I'll be happy to stream the recording on our stream page. Yeah, of course. I normally do VODs in a like specific order, but I'll make a note to myself to jump this one up to be the next one that goes up. And it'll be on my VOD YouTube page, which I'll throw that here in chat. which should be right there for you guys. But it'll be up there. I'll make a note to myself to make tonight's one of the next uploads. That way you guys have access to it. What is today? 3/9. Perfect. Awesome. Yeah, of course. No, thank you guys. So we've got a little bit longer. It's only 9 o'clock. So I figure we could wheel it up and play another demo just to fill up a little bit more time. Let's see. Let me get my wheel here. Gotta scoot that over. Perfect. I like to change my key bindings so the music is not playing at the moment. So it feels like awkwardly quiet to me. Okay, there we go. Perfect. All right, let's do a wheel spin. We still have a ton of games on the demo list. I feel like we'll probably continue to have a demo night at least once a week or once every other week just to get through this list because there's a lot of really, really freaking cool games out there right now. But also, oh my god, I just had like 6 thoughts run through my brain at the same time. Just had a reset. Both Quail and Bird. The demo, is that currently part of the like Women's Day sale as well? I mean, I know it's a free demo, but I think it's connected. If I go into the store page, I think it was there. But also, like, if you guys are looking for any games to support for that as well, bottom line, go wishlist it now. But perfect. We'll go ahead and do another wheel spin and see what we get. I know we've got some cozy games on here. We've got a couple of spooky games on here. Okay. Tavernia. Okay, this one should be more on the cozy side. Yes, it is. Perfect. Thank you, Bo. Cool. All right, so Tavernia is a tavern manager simulator, but it's in like a fantasy world. You pour drinks for rowdy adventurers, calm drunken brawls, manage magical mishaps while keeping your business alive. Chaos is guaranteed. Profit is optional. It is coming soon to early access. It just says coming soon for release date, but it does not have a full breakdown of release date just yet. I've seen if it had any other information that I feel like would be necessary for you guys. It's from Orbiseed Studios. Let me switch back over to mouse and keyboard here. Here we go. Cool, perfect. Alrighty. Hi, Millie. I'll say thank you. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I'll make sure you know I say thank you later too. All right. Well, we'll hop into that. We'll play for a little bit and then oh no. Or maybe not. Hold on. An error occurred. No. Okay, let me double check. I wonder, I don't know if not revoking, but like removing demos is a thing. If not, we'll just spin the wheel again. It'll be fine. They may be just like so close to release. Okay, yeah, I do not see the demo anymore, so it looks like they may have taken it down. That's fine. We'll do another wheel spin here. Get rid of that as an option, and then spin again. High Above. Okay, another cute one. Okay, so High Above is a small rooftop building game about finding peace in the sky. It's designed and grow your perfect rooftop retreat from vibrant Cuban courtyards to modern urban hideaways. Watch the world come to life around you at your own pace in your own little oasis. Release date was for the demo was August. Just says 2026, so no release date just yet. The developer was Division Games. Let me make sure this one launches before I get too far ahead of myself here. Perfect. Okay, looks like it is. Awesome. And make sure you guys have audio. Nope, not that. Try again. Scroll so far for these. High above. Perfect. We want English. Sweet. Okay, cool. There we go. To you from Alex. Hi, I'm Alex, the solo developer behind High Above. Thanks for downloading this demo. I wanted to create a game in which you can leave your troubles behind and build your own getaway high above the clouds. I hope that you have that feeling with High Above. Please note this is an early version of the game, so you can encounter bugs or some slightly unpolished features. Feel free to join our Discord to share your feedback, thoughts, ideas, and a few screenshots of your cozy rooftops. The full game will include significantly more content with additional themes and props, as well as entirely new gameplay mechanics. If you enjoyed this demo, please wishlist High Above on Steam. Hope you'll have a pleasant time. Cheers, Alex. Okay, so we're gonna have Europe, Japan, modern, and futuristic. That's cool. So pop into Europe. So we've got an editable building. Ooh. Oh, Japan and futuristic would be cool. Mm-hmm. Okay, so move it around, rotate, and zoom, and reset the camera if you get lost. Okay, so we've got some windows. We've got with shutters and without shutters. Oh man, you can like free move all of this. Okay. I want another one of those. Ooh, okay, so holding down shift allows you to place them in a better position. We want one with shutters on this side. Let's try and center this up some. There we go. And then X to enter delete mode. Delete a window, and then E to go back to edit mode. Oh dang, okay, so we can move a wall out. Click on the building to open its menu. Oh boy. This is like super in-depth. Okay. And adjust materials. Ooh. Ooh, I like that one. I think those are cool. Oh, I can change the floor. Oh, cool. Okay, so we've got blue, kind of like Moroccan vibes. We've got a concrete, a terracotta, and then brick. Oh, and you can like change like how much brick is shown through the plaster if you want to like rough it up. That's neat. What color are we? Oh, we've got patterns too. More tiles. I feel like a green could be nice. I like green. Maybe a pink. Do a green. What do we want on top? I feel like that one's too much green. Brick's not bad. Ooh, roof. Oh my. Okay, hold on. Oh, that just moves everything around. Okay. Go back and select this roof rails. Okay. Oh god. There we go. I'm like so used to like The Sims in camera controlling that anytime I like play a game that has a different camera control, it takes me so long to get back to where I'm like, okay, no, that makes sense. I feel like the brick is cute. We'll stay with, or do we want the terracotta? We'll stay brick. We'll do brick. And then, yeah, and then we can have some showing through. I kind of want to make it a little smaller while we get started, just because I don't know how much stuff we'll be able to put up here. Okay, so we've got some chairs. Okay, rotate with R. Rotate smooth. Ooh, okay, so you're not stuck on like a 45, which is nice. Is that a rug? Cute. Okay. Back to build. Scroll down and build a greenhouse. Okay, we'll put that over in this corner. Or do we want it rotated? I think it'll... No, I think it makes more sense here, because then you can put something in the corner. So we'll put it here. Enter the greenhouse. Click the wrong button. Amazing. Oh god, we've got free reign now. Oh, buddy. Okay, alright. Build. Let's do the open one. That's fun. It's like a bell tower kind of vibe. Can we add rails? Like, do they have to be on all four? It's like, what if we tried to do, like, we made this... Nope, that moves it. Oh god, I moved the mountain. Oh no. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. Perfect. Okay, so moving it out a little bit more, making it a little bit bigger. Okay, now, is there a way... That's movement. Nope. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay, I think we're getting there. We've got trees, clouds, rocks, lighthouses. Some stucco, some moldings, chimneys, canopies. Oh, there's plants. Oh, I'm stoked. Okay, alright. Reset, pixelate. Reset cam. I'm in a weird spot now. I completely forgot how to get to the roofs. What have I done? There it is. Perfect. Okay. So we would like this roof. But I don't want... Maybe not that roof? Not that. I broke it. Oopsie doodles. Okay, hold on, try again. Don't tell anybody. Everybody look away. Let me... Nope. Okay. I would like partial roof. Is that something I can do? So you're there. Okay, so what if I do this then? Yeah. Perfect. Amazing. Okay. Alright. Cool. what kind of roof do we... I feel like... Oh, this? Okay, yeah. Yeah. Then we have a door. Is that a window? It's still a window, I believe. Doors. Oh, this one. That could be cute. Center that bad boy on. And then add a couple of windows. I always like these. They give me cottage vibes. And then one more of those. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now I want you to have rails, but I don't want you to have rails on that side. So can I get rid of you? Okay. Don't love that. But I'm not 100% sure how to get rid of it. And I'm scared to delete my entire thing again. Okay, cool. Cute. Okay, and then what if we like add like another one at the back? That's like just for the greenhouse. So we did like this. And then we can change its size around the greenhouse. Put it like here, because that'll line up, and then we can do... I keep like accidentally stumbling into the resizing. And I just, for some reason, my brain is like not remembering how to do it every time. Okay, so I want those around there again, but... Okay, well, let's move you for a second. I want you to move. You can go that way. And you can come this way. And then we move you back into the corner. Sure. Perfect. I don't feel like that's actually necessary to have the fence around it. Yeah, that doesn't feel necessary. Okay. Okay, what if we did that, and then we made this small? That's just moving it. That's not what I want. Okay. And you are the one that makes smaller? And then you... There we go. Hey, Kat, how are you? We played the Slumbering Woods Demo, which we have a couple of the devs with us tonight, both Chunky Quail and Bird Magician. We had an absolutely beautiful time with that game, so if you're looking for a fun, like demo-y kind of, I say demo, obviously, it was a demo, but if you're looking for a fun, cozy game, check out Slumbering Woods on Steam, and go play the demo if you're interested in it. It's really, really cute. But now we are just hanging out and checking out another demo to round out the night, called High Above, which has been pretty interesting. It's very detailed in like a manner that I wasn't fully expecting it to be, which is, I guess, a good thing. But you're just building like rooftops, like a rooftop terrace. What if we put some molding here? How do we feel about that? And changing the color? I feel like this one kind of goes the best with some of the trim here. What other molding do we have? Oh, I forgot we had chimneys. You want a chimney? Put a chimney there. Can we make it shorter? We can change its color too. we'll leave it at that. Does not look like we can change the pitch of the roof, which isn't too bad. Oh, making it super colorful could be really fun. Any other colors past that? Okay, so we've got the green again, which the green was fun. That one's kind of cozy. I forgot we could change the color of the roof in order to. Let's do a darker one, and then we'll make the walls green. Yeah, green. Cool. Then we'll make you green. And then the brick, I think, was what we tried to do last time. Well, that's not bad. We'll do. And then same thing over here. Brick and the green. That one's not bad. Wait, oh, we've got more. Oh, hold on. That one's fun. What if I changed you guys? To this one. Do you like that better or no? I want to get rid of you, but I'm so scared to hit this. Is there an undo button? Here it is. Okay. That's what I okay. Yeah, wish there's a way to, like, turn off a chunk of the wall. And, I mean, there may be, and I might just be missing it. It's very, very possible. Okay. Do we want some of the stucco shining through, too? Or the brick? I like the, like, fading brick look. I think it looks really cool. Is it that, like, old world charm? Have some of that coming through too. Super cute. Okay, we've got canopies. So we could do one here over the door instead of the filigree. I kind of feel like it gives it some more dimension. I think that's the move. Oops. Okay, no problem. We're gonna move that in order to delete that. Oopsies. Bring it back. So put that down and we can work on changing the color. We can. Perfect. Oh, that was the door. Okay, that's... No! Are you centered? Yes, you are. Okay, cool. Okay, I don't think I can change the color of that just yet. That's A-okay. Some super cute signs. Throw one on the wall. Let's throw Pacifico. Why not? And we can throw down some windows. What cute ones do we have? The shuttered ones are cute. Oh, that's a big boy. Okay. Go. Okay, and then one with the window, the shutters open over here. Fun. Okay, love it. Okay, then we can add more rocks and stuff if we want to flesh out everything around us, which could be fun. And a lighthouse? Do we want a lighthouse in the distance? Are we getting lighthouse beachy vibes? Put it like kind of far off. We're like super high above these. There we go. here. Rotate. That's not where I wanted you. That's okay. There we go. Cool. Awesome. Ooh, okay. I don't know why I thought the trees were gonna come up top. We'll just throw a couple of these down as well. We like trees. Where do you want to be? Here? Amazing. Works for me. Super cute. Okay. Yeah, cool. So trees, clouds, rocks, lighthouses. Okay, let's see what kind of props we're working with. We've got lights. We've got chairs. Tables. Stands. Cool. So we've got like plant stands and whatnot. So we can put some of those in here. I think that was too tall. So we've got plants there. And rotate you. We need to move the shelf again, or the fence again. We're just gonna line you up. We did not go where I wanted you to go, and that's so perfect. Sweet. Okay. Let's try and fix you real quick. Be on this side. Cool. Okay, we've got some rugs. It's gonna be cute out here. That's cute too. Food and drinks, various props, so like books and candles and fruits, grill, an easel would be cool. I have completely forgotten how to precision rotate. Rotate. Is it control? Nope. Remember what the precision rotate was for the life of me. Oh, there it goes. Oh, okay. It was control and scrolling the mouse wheel. Here. Perfect. Okay, we've got a coffee machine, a projector. We obviously need a watering can in here. Let me... Like... No! I don't know why I keep feeling like it's deleting what's in my hand. Okay. There we go. You can hang out over here in that corner. And we've got some fruits, sure. Maybe we keep some fruits in here. Keep a cute little table out here. Have a little dining moment over here. And then a coffee table here. That's a very tall table. Bistro table and a folding table. I feel like this is supposed to be a coffee table. Very tall, but that's okay. Great, perfect. Cool, and then we've got some chairs and a swing. think a bench could be really cute in here if we didn't have the apples in there. Oops. Nope. Go back, please. I will get the hang of the controls at some point. Okay, so we want to delete that. Get out of delete. And then we want to add a bench in here. There, and then I can move this over here. There we go. And then we'll fill that in with some plants. Honestly, we might as well go ahead and do that while we're in here. What if we put this right here next to everything? I'm just gonna click on buttons, apparently. There we go. Those are big ones. Okay. Any little boys? You can work. Okay. Put you there. Put you there. And put big boy. What? You're really big too. That's okay. Here we go. Okay, now here's into the smaller stuff. There we go. And put you there. Can be tucked down in that little corner. Here, chunk or two. Okay. There we go. So pretty. I freaking love plants. We'll put you down that way. That works. I'm gonna move you a little further back, actually, now that I see that you guys aren't at that crazy high height. I think you're gonna go over here. Can we fit you over to here? Did you clip through everything? Did you clip through everything? Hey. I think I'd just rather have you here. Ooh, we can do like ivy and stuff too. That's exciting. What if we did some ivy out this way? Yeah, that's the stuff. Yeah, this is what gives it that whimsy. Amazing. Oh, we need some stuff to sit on. What if we did 2 of these? Might switch which side these are on. And move this around. Or even just pull these in some and then just have this hanging out here. Your stool. Okay. What color do we want you to be? Dark wood is preferred for me. Oh, you've got a lot of... Okay. Let's stick with the green. Green's cute. You're in the way. Go away. There. Okay, what colors do we have for the wood? It's these. Okay, perfect. We'll stay with that one then. Okay, then we need some dining chairs. Rotate. Rotate, rotate. We'll put you kind of under the table some. I love these chairs too. They're so cute. So cozy, but like you get in them and it's really hard to get back out of them. Table stands, carpets, and we had food and drink. Oh, okay. Forgot we had all this. Let's put a couple coffees out. Those could be really cute. Some friends were just hanging out, having some coffee. And use a candle. One feels too big. Throw a couple books on the table. Got an umbrella. I also completely forgot to shout out Melly earlier. So make sure that if you guys haven't checked her out, I think she may also be streaming right now too, so definitely give her a little looky-loo and go give her some love. She was absolutely incredible to our community on Friday. There we go. And we can just have a couple of these hanging out. And then you guys are going to be going into ads here soon. So I'm just going to work on wrapping up a couple of things here. Oh, I completely didn't see that we could do stairs and a pergola too. Cool. Well, if it's a game that you guys are interested in, it looks like you can do a lot of really cool stuff in here. I think I might call it here after I add just a couple more houseplants out and about. We'll fill in some of these corners. Can we put one back here? There we go. Cool. I feel like just lining behind the couches with plants. There we go. I like the shift snap. It makes placing things a little bit easier. Which is definitely very nice. I'm gonna get rid of the candles. And I'm gonna put a potted plant there instead. It just feels more like the vibe. And then this little corner feels like it needs something. So let's check out what plants we could put over here. Got another one of the big boys. Maybe a little boy right in front. It's cute. Okay, are there any props that I missed? We've got wire props, we've got like laundry and rope lights. Got stairs and a pergola. Got some lights here. So still lights, chairs, tables, stands, rugs. A lot of bottle of wine and a couple glasses here. There we go. This oh, spaghetti and a salad. Cool. Well, this looks like it's a pretty promising game. I don't know if there's anything else that we want to add. I feel like something else like right here-ish. Let me add another mountain out back this way. And then we can add a couple trees. How far back can we go with these? Pretty far back. Cool. Alright. We're gonna be viewing everything from this corner. I'm gonna pop a couple of these down. Perfect. Alright, well, welcome back, you guys. I just finished fleshing out with some of the flower pots and whatnot, and then adding some more mountains and whatnot back. But I think this is quite delightful. Especially if they add more stuff to it as they go along as well. I like it. Oh, there's like quests that you can do. What is this? Complete characters' tasks. Place characters, place props. Each character needs a door access. You have a limited budget and each prop has a price. Use all of the available buildings. Okay, so there's like a sandbox mode and then a story mode. Or like a challenge mode. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, well let's do one big boy in the back that we lift up. And then we'll do like this in the front. And then like a smaller one like here. Feels weird. No, yeah, I get it. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's fix that. Can I rotate the whole building? I don't think so. Okay, we'll try again. Let's try again. No. Oh, maybe I can't right now. Okay, that's fine. We're here. Okay, so we want some stairs. Where were stairs? They were here? Well, okay, so we can't get up those unless I change that around. Just fine. Okay, pause. What if we did... Okay, you come this way instead. Then you go here. Okay, and then you go here. And then you're, like, here. Better? Do you like that better? Okay, I think that's better. What do you want to do? Want to be alone and want a telescope. So let's put you up at the tippy top, friend. Or... Hear me out. This could be a roof. What do you want? Let's do it all you want. A greenhouse with plants. And then you want to sit and read. Okay, so let's switch you around then. So you'll be a room. This one. Okay. Alright, bear with me a second. My keyboard is dying again. It's a downside of wireless keyboards. It's having to charge them, but when they're not having to charge, they are delightful. Okay, cool. Still the same options. Let's add some corners. Cool. And we'll add the stairs, because we've got to have at least one set of stairs here. Okay, we can do that. We might be able to fit a greenhouse down here forever. Where's that at? Build. Here. We sure can. Why are you rotating? What are you doing? There we go. Perfect. Oh, or do we want to... We could greenhouse right here on the outside. But I feel like that little walkway here is weird. What if we made this just ever so slightly bigger? Okay, I might just tuck it in this corner. That's fine. Hello, sweet boy. Do you want to say hi? Whoop. Where are you going? Okay, goodbye. Okay, and then we can shorten this and shorten this. That could be a fun little, like, decorative thing. Well, no, because if we put it back in that corner, you won't see it at all. We'll do that. And then this one, we'll do the same rail. Nope. Go back. Undo. Undo. No, my greenhouse. There we go. And then this railing. We still need a smidgen of rail here, so you'll go there. Cool. And then this can be roof. I'm gonna get the hang of the controls eventually. It's just like there's so many kinds of options that my brain is just like, what are we doing? What did you want from me again? Okay. Can I like split a railing? Is that a thing that can happen? Like I kind of want this and then that. But I guess I can... It's not my favorite, but it's better. Do that. Okay. Cool. And we've got some windows. What kind of cute windows do we have? Well, I guess I did want a door here, so let's do this. And then we can put a door here. Or we could put a door here. Technically, this down here could be like her apartment, and like this could be his apartment. Make that just a smidge taller. And then we can get rid of the stairs completely, and they can truly have their own spaces. Let's do that. Okay. Okay, and then that closes off. Cool, and then this is her space. No, I want to. Let's make this her space because she's got a greenhouse and that takes up more space. Okay, cool. So she won't. Greenhouse with plants. Then wants to sit and read a book. Okay. What color do we want to make this place? I'm kind of digging the blue, in all honesty. Or do we want? We can do the concrete. Gonna let some of the rustic show. Oops, shrunk the ceiling. Nope, not what I wanted. There we go. Make you taller again. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So you, again, just want a spot to sit and read, which we can easily do. We would like a rug, please. Okay, rug. Could do a pergola, but I don't feel like that's super necessary up here. I feel like it looks funny. Okay, that doesn't work the way I wanted it to. Okay. I connect them to the greenhouse. Like over here. Pretty cute. I feel like a single string of them is kind of odd, but am I able to do columns? Got a balcony. A chimney. Yeah, I feel like I could technically turn that into a column. Not bad. Just change something. And then we complete the triangle. Cute. She's got lights for her little reading corner. I just have to make sure to get the basics in and then not get carried away so that I actually have some money left over for his stuff. We are going to do the fun chair though, because why not? And then you've got some lights, so we're good there. Get you this table. What if we did like one of the plant stands? And you use that for your books too? That could work. Not my favorite, but it could work. So if that's like there. Okay, those are there. You definitely wanted this, so we'll put that down there before I forget. Okay, and then plants. Plants are expensive, dude. I mean, like, for real, but... Okay, and then you want stuff in here. So let's give you a couple of tall boys. Over in the corners. We can do... a stand like this, and then a couple of these guys could be cute. Yeah, that could be cute. I don't super love the yellow one just because the like planter that the other one's in. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll do just a couple of these little guys. These smaller guys. I don't super love that one, but that's okay. That's what she wanted. A little reading zone. Okay, now let's go do this gentleman's. He wants to be alone and then wants a telescope. Well, ta-da! What else do you want, my guy? What else do you want, dude? Okay, let's put you facing out that way. We'll give you a nice little chair next to it. So that you can hang out and take a break every now and then. Give you a cozy little rug. There you go. I don't know why I feel like you would have a gas can, but you, I guess, will. And we can do a couple posters for you. So you would have a watering can for sure. There you go. Okay. I don't feel like you would have a whole lot of stuff down here, my friend. You want like a table to sit at? We've got a decent amount of money left. We can do that. And then give you stools? Stools feel weird, but like, so do the plastic chairs. Okay. I guess we could use some lights out here. Above that door. You've got lights up here, so you should be okay there. What do you feel about plants down here? Maybe something that's not super easy to kill. I don't know how he would be with the plants. I'm put him up on the railing. This could be cute. I can give some ivy too. I know ivy's like not good for buildings, but I freaking love ivy. Like it looks so cool. And we can give her some up this way too. Okay. Still have so much bunties. I don't know why I feel like you would have this sign. But... I feel like you would have this though. Would you? Whoa. Sure. I don't think we'd have any molding. Doesn't look like any of this costs anything, which is nice. I can throw a couple of mountains back here so that there's some kind of backdrop. Cool beans. Okay. Got the molding. I don't think we need... Oh, I guess we could add some windows down this way. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, and what if we did another one like here? Is that weird? Tiny balcony? At this point I'm just like, what can we spend money on? Okay, we used all of those. I guess we'll just go flesh out her space with some more plants. There we go. Have some like kind of shared ones up here on the railing. There we go. There we go. Use this guy over here. Maybe a couple rectangle ones. I feel like you should have at least like 1 or 2 more points down here, my friend. Whoop. Turn around. There we go. I feel like that one's gonna get kicked off the edge so fast. We're almost there. You've already got one of those, you've got one of those. Okay. Cool. Okay, now do I drag you here? No, you wanted to be here. And you wanted to be here. Happy? Complete. That's cute. Ooh, okay, so you do tasks and then you get stuff to decorate your own space with them. Cool. I think I'm gonna call that one there though, because we are hitting close to 10, a little after 10. So that is good. Let me switch back on over here. I'm also gonna get a little bit of music playing, just so it's not as awkwardly quiet. Well, cool. Well, thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me today. Had a huge blast. Such a good time playing Slumbering Woods. Definitely, super excited to jump back into that on my own time and just kind of explore a little bit more of what's going on, anything that I may have missed and whatnot. But also very excited for whenever the full release happens. And I've got it added to my wish list. I highly encourage you guys to do the same if that is the type of game that you are interested in. I really need to sign back into my YouTube. Mute that for a second. I don't know why I got signed out of it. Anyways, but yeah, definitely check it out. At least add it to your wish list, even if it's if you're not like I really want to play the demo. If it's at all a game that you're interested in, add it to your wish list. Because as far as I know, that definitely helps out. And then for this game, I thought it was pretty fun. I definitely think the controls are a little odd for me. It's definitely one that like the more you play it, the more I'll get the hang of it. But just because I have so many years in Sims that it's like that's just the default that my brain goes to for any kind of like camera movement or camera control work. Which is at no fault to the developer. That's just my brain being like, this is the normal, and then having to break out of that. So I definitely found myself accidentally clicking on things that I didn't need to be clicking on. Which was not like terrible by any means. It just wasn't as like smooth as it potentially could have been. But yeah, but that was super fun night tonight. Wednesday, I'm honestly not sure what we're gonna do. I was thinking potentially starting another game that's not like a super long game, but just something else that we could potentially knock out in like 2, maybe 3 streams, and then committing potentially Wednesdays or Mondays to that, or Monday and Wednesdays to that. And then the Fridays will still be Fable moving forward until we finish that game up. So I may just have a couple of games ready to go that we can vote on Wednesday morning. No, Wednesday night. That way we can get going with that. But I also, I want to make sure that I'm playing games that I enjoy, because if I'm having fun, you guys are having fun. But I also want to make sure that I'm playing games that you guys like to see as well. So I'll get a handful of those picked out, and then we'll just vote. That way I can get y'all's input as well. But I'm going to take a quick peek here and see who all we have on. Okay, so we've got a couple people on. Ooh, Melly's playing Phasmo. I adore that game. I've never played it, That's a lie. I played it for like probably 10 minutes by myself, but it's scarier when you're alone. And then I just have not been able to get anybody together to play that since it like first came out. So I'm sure a lot has changed. But we should go hang out with Melly. She was such an incredible supporter for our channel over here on Friday. And so we definitely want to support her as much as we can as well. And she's just a freaking delightful human. So let's go ahead and hang out over there. Okay, cool. I'll get that lined up and ready to go. And then also, I do have a raid message. If you guys want to copy and paste it, please feel free. That way she knows who sent you guys. Alrighty, I think I've got everything lined up and ready to go. Yep, cool, awesome. Well, hopefully next time you guys see me, I will not be white as a ghost. Oh my god, what's happening here? There we go. But hopefully next time you guys see me, I will have new glasses, which is very exciting because it's about freaking time. I've had these for like 3 years. But I think that's kind of the only exciting thing that I really got going on this week, other than hanging out with you amazing folks. But I will see you guys on Wednesday, again at 7:30. We'll vote on what we want to play, and then Friday will be another longer stream running the Fable game, and it'll be a great time. But thank you so much to Quail and to Bird for hanging out in chat today. You guys are freaking incredible, and again, you should be so proud of yourselves. That game looks so amazing, and I know it was a labor of love, and you can just see the love that you guys have for that game. Just, it's gorgeous. I'm excited. But thank you guys so freaking much. I'm going to go ahead and start this raid. Here we go. Perfect. Yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you guys, even if you just have me tabbed or lurking or anything like that. Any support is greatly, greatly appreciated. We're going to go ahead and raid Melly and go show her some freaking love. I love you guys so much. I hope that you have a great night and stay silly and stay safe. Good night, you guys.